That red by Absa, by the way, it looks always remarkable.
We are always passionate, and that's why you see us in this passionate red color.
The passionate red color, iconic from Absa right there.
Absolutely.
So you are the head of marketing, Absa Bank, and you are the team that is bringing us Magical Kenya Open. How's that experience for this year? Because we're seeing it in the papers every single time when we check out the Daily Nation, when we read the e-paper, we're seeing the pictures. People are going there because it started, I believe, yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about how amazing this experience is. And sometimes we can lose sight and enjoy it for ourselves. But we also want to know, how is the experience on your part as Absa putting this thing together, the vision behind it, and etc. Maybe you can tell us about that.
Well, it's always great for us to be associated with the Magical Kenya Open. This is the 13th year that we are part of the Magical Kenya Open as a presenting partner. And we've always played a very significant role, not just from a sponsorship perspective, but also being part of the team that makes sure that this tournament happens in a big way. So this year we're looking forward to an even greater experience on and off the course. Action started yesterday, and we've seen a very, very exciting, outcome from yesterday. We have our Kenyan pros that are taking part in the Magical Kenya Open, and it was a tough day. It was a tough outing yesterday, but we're looking forward to how they will be. Performing today. But I think more importantly for us, it's the fact that this aligns with what we are about as an organization. Working with our communities, working with our customers to bring their possibilities to life.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
it sounds really cool. You're saying it was a tough outing, but I'm also really happy seeing a lot of young people getting into golf, by the way. And it's something really fascinating, because I'm even looking at the paper right now, and I'm looking at some of the leaderboards. Dylan Mostert from SA with 64 points, John Catlin, USA, 64 points, Will Besling, Netherlands, 65 points, etc. And also Kibugu leading local charge as well.
Doing quite well there.
Oh man, isn't that really great to see?
Very, very good to see, and especially seeing the young pros that have come in. As Absa, we're sponsoring 8 of our pros and one amateur. You possibly know of Njoroge Kibugu.
Yes.
And by the way, one of the exciting things about this year's Magical Kenya Open, we got 2 sets of brothers. As part of the Kenyan pros. So we got Njoroge and Mutahi. And we got Samuel Njoroge and CJ Wangai. 2 sets of brothers. It's an amazing thing. So anyway, I guess those guys just sit and talk golf when they're at home.
I know, right? Sometimes I usually wonder, and I'm like, when it comes to having that competitive edge, and then you're also competing with siblings. People usually say sibling rivalry is real. You can imagine now when it is actually in sports. It is crazy, but it is part of the spice to this whole game.
Exactly. And you can imagine that all these Kenyan pros, especially the young pros who are playing in a global event. For us, it's seeing the tenacity of these players and seeing the determination that they have to overcome all the odds on and off the course. To do the best that they can do, and this is where I speak to what we call this in Absa. We call it Africanacity. The unique way that we get things done, and you can see it on the course. You can, yesterday I was looking at one of the clips of last year's winner. And his ball got into the water hazard, and he had to actually remove his shoe and get into the mud. That. And it's a clip. I'll share it with you.
That's Africanacity right there, isn't it?
Africanacity right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And talking about Africanacity, I love the name, and just having this Magical Kenya Open, especially working through Absa. I'm looking at what it does even as the African giant that Absa is, and the positioning that it even puts in terms of this continent. So maybe you can give us a little bit. What does it mean for you as an African brand and business to work with such amazing things like this?
Well, it's a role that we have to play in society, and over and above, bringing out what Absa stands for with this kind of sponsorship. It's also the role that we play in positioning our country and our continent.
Yeah.
There are, if you look at the viewership of the Magical Kenya Open globally, over 5 million homes watching or following this on TV, live on TV.
Yeah.
Right from yesterday. So that positions Kenya in a big way as a destination, as a sporting destination, but also as a tourism destination.
Yeah.
And that for us is a great thing to do, to position this country.
Yeah.
One, because when we do this, we play our role in building our economy, and that way then we bring the possibilities of Kenyans to life. And that's what we are about as a financial institution. Yeah.
I know you've been working with Magical Kenya Open for more than a decade now.
Yeah, 13 years now.
Look at that, 13 years.
Yeah.
What is it about the game of golf that every single year, January 1st, the first thing, tunarudi golf. What is it about it that makes it always go like we have to, we love it? What is it about it?
Well, as I said, and as in life, golf has got quite a number of things that you can take out of it. If you go onto a golf course, you find that apart from just hitting your ball, you got to think about many things. There are hazards, there are bunkers, and you have to overcome all this to as part of your game. And I think for us, we really recognize this spirit of overcoming those obstacles, and more so because we work with our customers, we work with our partners, to help them get things done and overcome obstacles.